Hello everyone, this is Godzilla1 and I am back with another Baldur's Gate 3 live stream. I apologize there was not one last week. Hello everyone. It's because It's because I had to go to a family get-together and it was very loud and I have autism, which means that being in a crowded room with a lot of people is physically and mentally exhausting. So I really was not feeling like doing a live stream. Yeah, so that's what happened. I apologize for it, but yeah, when you're autistic and you have sensory overload, it just makes it very difficult to just be able to be like, okay, I'm done with that. No, you can be very exhausted after that. Let me just message this out, and then we can get this party started. I just realized I made a pun because D&D party. That pun was not intentional, but I do appreciate the pun, so I'm going to keep the pun. But regardless, let me just message this out and then we can begin. I'm enjoying Baldur's Gate 3 a lot, but this we're going to have to figure out a way around this flame hallway. And I realized I did a stupid, and the fact that I am a gold dragonborn and thus immune to fire, resistant to fire. And Karlak is a tiefling, which means she's also resistant to fire, so why the heck was I sending Lizelle? I really shouldn't have sent Lizelle down the fire corridor to solve that, because she's a Githyanki. She takes normal fire damage, but two members of the party have resistance to fire. So that would have been the more logical thing to do. But regardless, let me just get this. Alright, because of that. Also, anyone currently dealing with the storm, which will soon include me, I hope you all remain safe, because that can be very dangerous, and I hope everyone has a safe day. And if you're caught in the storm, please be very careful not to go out, not to endanger yourselves. However, we will get started shortly. Tales from My Childhood Volumes 1 through 3 are available on Amazon. The link's in the description below. If you're curious about the life and times of a young woman growing up in 1950s through 60s Appalachia. If you want to check them out, it's down there. I believe if you're in Britain, the Kindle version of the first book should be on heavy discount right now. I'm still trying to figure out the discount system because it's kind of annoying. But yeah, it's something me and Mom is working on. I'm working on a coloring book, actually. A coloring book spinoff. Because there's illustrations in the book, and I wanted to turn them into a coloring book. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. But yeah. Speaking of D&D, my the Eva Ruin party I'm part of finally defeated Vecna, and I was discussing that previously. Vecna on the Wednesday. We ended up beating Vecna and sealing him away, and that worked. We spent a lot of time just trying to restrain him to stop him from using all sorts of overpowered abilities. So, like, I think at one point we had the Artificer have heat metal on him, which gave him disadvantage on a bunch of stuff, which countered this whole demi-plane he had that he used a domain expansion from JJK. That was amusing. But heat metal negated the fact that it gave him advantage on a lot of stuff. I kept putting up various forms of cover to stop him from counterspelling people. So yeah, we put a lot of effort into defeating him, and we ended up sealing him away rather than killing him. And I used Wish in agreement with the Paladin. And like Vecna had this huge spell he had been powering up to rewrite the multiverse in his own image. So now that he was on the verge of defeat, me and the Paladin came up with the idea. I used Wish to steal Vecna's godhood and give it to the Paladin. Because for those that don't know, Vecna's become a god. So we did that, and I actually lost Wish. And that is like the most perfect way I could possibly have lost Wish. I'd used Wish twice in the campaign. Also, let's start moving up here. I'd used Wish twice in the campaign. Once was because my characters were reborn, and the Artificer, and she had made and the Artificer was the girlfriend of her previous incarnation. Magnolia was Ace, by the way, so they were different people. But she wished for Salia, her previous incarnation, to be able to say goodbye to her loved ones one last time. That was the first time I used Wish. The second time I used Wish was to do this. And my sorcerer lost Wish. Magnolia lost the ability to do Wish at the time. And that's just perfect for the character because Magnolia, it was designed to be a character who wanted very little and was content with the life she had. She's just been living in a painter's, running a painting studio in Exandria for the last 40 years. Yeah, she's from 40 years post the end of Vox Machina. So she's from the future relative to that. She's been running a painter store for like 40 years. And she does adventure on the side, somehow ended up being way higher than she should be. Just by random misadventures. Okay, so you guys, okay, so let's get up here, and then I will leave you guys here to deal with this situation myself, so that we don't all explode. Because that would be very bad. And I'm actually way better capable of dealing with a situation than you guys are. Because, you know, I'm resistant to fire. Arachnia, I'm afraid we're going to need to... Okay, you know what? You can help. I mean, one of you guys... How do I dispel it? How do I... Okay, so... So you, please, go hide in a pocket dimension, because I don't want you to get blown to bits. I mean, I have no problem reviving you, but I just do not want to subject you to pain.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
I can't disarm this, which is annoying. Okay, so... Man, I am just not being very good at these perception checks.
Step carefully. There's a trap. 'Cause 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 trap. Be cautious.
I think I'm safe to run up here.
Watch how you go. There's a trap. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Okay, I almost screwed all that up, so... Let me guess, I am not going to be able to break my way through this. Can I summon my familiar on the other side? No, I cannot. Dang it.
Don't give me trouble now.
Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Yep, and that shut down all of the traps. Now we just need to rush all the way back to the party so I can get them back. Hey guys, I just ran this old trap gauntlet. And fortunately that time we did not die. Let me look in here.
Something's off. Pure shadow. Around me. Inside me.
Okay guys, we're safe to go now. Okay, come back about me. You're safe to explore this place without having to worry about exploding. No one wants a bad case of explosions. You get that, you watch Team 4 Star? I appreciate that. Can I use Speak with Dead here? I cannot. That annoys me, actually. I feel like I should just be able to use Speak with Dead. Okay, so we have that down there.
Just as I expected.
Fortunately, I dealt with the traps, so we don't have to worry. Fantasy meets reality ensues rather than game violence. I am... Like, okay, here's the thing. I feel like there's no real wrong way to play D&D. Like, I feel like you can play D&D however you want. Okay, so I believe there's stuff down here. Okay, you gotta lose. Okay, really up. We got a scapegoat. It's Nier's game to lose. Okay, what have we got here?
Here goes nothing.
Okay. Like, I feel like there's always just this case of, yes, they've changed the mechanics a lot, but the DM has a lot of say on how to fix that. Okay. Like, I feel like a lot of people just feel like a lot of people underestimate just how much you can alter a game. Like, is that just a scimitar? Yeah, it is. Doesn't really seem like there's much down here except just some stuff. There's meant to be a forge around here somewhere. Yeah, let's...
Always room for more.
An idol of Lady Shah. I spotted a trap. Beautiful. Move with purpose. Curious that I found it. Not the first sign of the Dark Lady's power that I've encountered.
Oh, nice. There's just rotten food, candles. Oh, I don't know if anyone's heard of this, but there's like this fun little... There's this fun idea, like, you want to be cruel, like, well, okay, it's actually pretty cruel. There's this a custom curse, a guy, okay, I did not realize there was this chest here. A guy said called the Mimic Curse. I think other people might have, ooh, okay, what is this? Oh, let me move this over here. Scroll of Hypnotic Pattern, okay, that's really good. Yeah, give that to Gale. Gold ingot, I'll take that one. That. Now what is this? Let me see. +1 to spell save DCs. +1 bonus to all armor class and saving throws, so long as you have lightning charges. Okay, I'm giving that to Gale. Because that seems
ready and willing.
Appropriate for him. Okay, so certain thing just gives him resistance to cold damage, which is good, mind you. But this is just generally generally much better. And I think he looks pretty good in blue. Which Ariat would probably know because, well, she's kind of dating him at this point, so...
With haste.
But yeah, I think like the DM has a lot of say over game balance. Like if I want to challenge my players, I can. I very much can challenge the players if I want to. Also, I forgot to
Can't give up now.
Ariat. Apparently, the default avatar's name is Tavi. Or Tavi, I believe is the way you pronounce the name. Okay, so... How are we supposed to get past this? Okay, so obviously that's our way across. Question is how I managed to get the entire party on it. Okay, I'm trying to think of the way to do this. Okay, so... I mean, obviously I can jump on it. Oh, okay. Dang it! Really? Okay, so...
With haste.
Okay, alright, I can just, I forget I can toggle group. Well, first, I guess we explore down this way. Let's see what's over this way first. Scroll of Haste. Let's give that to Gale. And just a short sword, same thing. I don't know if I can cast Speak with Dead. Unfortunately, I can't. Okay, so theoretically you can jump down there, but I am not entirely sure. I don't know if there's any reason to. Okay, so that controls it over on that side, but it looks like there's just an entire puzzle. Maybe I have to try to make this through on my own? That might actually be useful in the long run.
A steel mold. Used in forges to cast armor and weapons.
Okay. Okay, so going to toggle group mode because that seems to be the only way I'm going to be able to do this. Oh no, I can just do that. Okay, I did not know that was actually doable. Okay, it does seem like one person is going to have to come. Stay back here.
I've got a long road ahead. Best be on my way.
What's next?
You have my attention.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay, I'm sure there's a way to get back, so...
What path lies before me? With a flick of the wrist.
Okay, Shadow, give me that. Okay, let's actually turn some... Okay, let's look around. There's what appears to be fresh blood here.
I see tracks there. Or footprints. That's worth a look. Bloody tracks. Quite small, too. A gnome found some trouble here.
Okay, so there's definitely been someone here. It looks like they climbed over here, but then I cannot. So for now, let's explore the rest here. Okay, glad I got an autosave there because I'd been neglecting saving. Missive stained with... Oh, okay, an ancient key and a missive stained with dirt and footprints. Okay.
What's in here?
Okay, let's see if we can do, and that didn't work. Astron, I believe, actually has a superior skill in this than I do. Okay, hi, Trooper. Glad you can make it. I got Star Trek. Oh, nice. I like Star Trek.
No time to rest.
What the? What are these? These fiends? Okay, yeah, these are fiends. Okay.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, so...
Yes, Friday.
Okay, so Asteron...
The subtle approach.
Concentrate.
Okay, you're, Shadowheart, you're the cleric. This is kind of your one place you would shine, but I don't believe you have really that many AoE blast spells for this situation. Um... Hmm. Third level spells do you have here? Bestow Curse can be very useful. And of course, oh, Spirit Guardians. Yes, let's do that. Radiant, probably the best option here. Let's... Actually, that's fairly useful.
Unleash me.
Okay, so fire, probably not the best thing to use against... I mean, I've got Fireball. They're fiends, and fiends are normally not the most resistant thing, are normally... Yeah, they're immune to fire. I kind of figured that would be the case, because, you know, they're fiends. Fiends are normally immune to fire. Okay, so Sleet Storm. Okay, that could be useful. Doesn't do any damage. Let's actually position it back here. Okay, so that's definitely a useful thing to do, so... Okay, Spirit Guardian, this was the correct decision. Okay, so it is Karlach. Bonus action. rage. Okay. So she's in her element right now.
Incoming.
Victory awaits.
Okay, so first off, let's use a nice use of Second Wind.
Make way.
The cleave, goading. Okay, that's 2 down.
Let's move. Need to find a way forward.
Okay. Okay, 2 notches in terrorist environment, rank of officer. Some blow has buckled the mask above wide arching eyes, scorching, seeking its own kind.
Curious mask. What's it doing here? I've never seen anything like it.
Okay.
Seems simple enough.
That's Char. Hello, Riley. How are you? Ooh, what is this? A magic crossbow? Magic hand crossbow. Okay. She's licking my leg. You know what? Let's give this to Lazelle because she's kind of in need of that. Stone skin, of course, give that to Gale. This. And there we go. Do I have another rest available? I do not. But we do have use of mass cure, mass healing word, which could be useful. But actually, I think just a use of cure wounds. I'm just burning a couple low-level slots. Actually, do I have... I had Prayer of Healing on her. Ah, there we go. There we go, okay. That should leave us with...
What now?
that should give us enough time to do things.
Let's have a look.
Let's look at what's left of these themes and see if any of them have anything I don't know why there were just a bunch of demons or fiends. I know they're fiends. Ooh. Let me examine you. What do you do? Okay, it's a +1 halberd. Which, that is actually fantastic. Okay, so it's a D10. Okay, let me look at everyone's main weapon. Okay, specifically our Marshal's main weapons. Her axe does a D12, so this is actually would be a downgrade for her. That is the Sword of Justice, 2d6 plus 5, obviously. With the halberd, though, the halberd's also +1 magic weapon, which, like, Great Axe is really good for a barbarian, but halberd would do slightly less damage, but be able to bypass magical resistance. So, Okay, so, Ariat, you can have that.
Heavy
And
boots wouldn't be very comfortable.
okay, so clearly there's something else
Is that
about
blood?
this.
No, never mind.
I really need to like get rid of some of this stuff. Okay. There's the devil foil mask, which I can equip, but I don't think that'd be a good idea. Because it's a demonic mask. That's rarely a good idea. And clearly, there's something going on with the mask.
Breathe deep and move.
This actually looks like it'd be a safe place to break, but
Let's see what this does.
okay, there's a great sword, warhammer. I don't know why there were demons just randomly here like that. Granted, they are, demons. They can kind of be wherever they feel like, I guess. Okay. Ooh, is that enchanted Dark Justice? No. Okay, you can have this Shadow Heart, because this seems like an item you would, because you've already got the normal Dark Justiciar armor. But you can have this. As you know, one, you want, it's good on you.
I ain't even trust you most days, but we got nothing to lose. All goes to plan.
Let's see.
If it goes belly up, we got skin. It's Mia's game to lose.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Okay, so that obviously would put it over up there, but what does the other one do?
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears?
Okay, so nope. Essentially, what how am I supposed to? Like, am I just supposed to like go all the way around and get on there? But then I won't be able to bring the party with me because I don't think anyone can actually jump that far. The only thing that makes sense is to toggle group mode and then I kind of don't want to go back through here by myself. There's like an entire section. Oh, okay. There's an ancient circle back there. Okay. So if one person gets through there, we can just teleport there. That's very useful. Okay, so toggle group mode, and then I'll head back this way.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I've not seen Star Trek Academy. I remember
Wonder if the
watching, I
gods
think,
are
Deep
watching
Space
me.
One.
It's Mia's game to lose.
Platform's covered in rust. Must be older than bone dust.
Okay, so
progress?
Watch your back.
Never a dull moment. Moving in. Here we go.
Okay, so will they just kind of half find their way to the portal?
Anything of use?
Ooh, okay, that's useful. Yeah, I gotta maneuver stuff so I can actually read it. Praise be to the Lady of Law, she has, through Sister Anasar, brought Brother Shargalos to nature to our lives, that they are loss, but nothing but loss. It is a sorrowful lesson he has turned from the fame and following and come to us into the Lady's loving embrace, but he has not left everything behind. A man once known as Shalav is with him, his miracles of metallurgy, the dark ally Anantine let us spread the Dark Lady with new fever. Let's actually toggle the group mode off because I want to see where everyone else is. No. Okay, everyone else is, okay, where's the rest of you? Okay, you're all there. Okay, you're all there. You just kind of phased into each other. Okay.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Centuries of blazing heat have smoothed away the plaque's inscription. Centuries of blazing heat have smoothed away the plaque's inscription.
Anything of use over here?
Open up.
Don't like being in this in an area without the rest of the party. You don't split the party, but I don't have much of a choice in the matter, do I?
Don't waste a step.
One second. Just had to check. One second. Okay. I don't know. All right, you're using speak to text. I remember. Okay, so poison resistance, basic poison. Okay, that goes to Gale. Taking the rest. Let's see. This decaying tome details the scientific arcane principles behind the Great Forge's construction. The result of multiple experiments are explained in exhausting detail. The forge is functional, running a scant third of its full potential. The current factorization values. The hammer can force various iron alloys into molds, but adamantine remained unmoved and unmarked, increasing the levels of hypnotorque, doubling magma heat values. It was so hot with the magma that the adamantine shattered entirely under the force of the hammer. There's a superheated adamantine on treating, but I should mold it, not crush it, maintaining no torque levels, reducing magma heat values 1 bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to split the party, but I don't know how to get the party back together is the problem.
Forge your blade in the fires and raise it in the mistress's name.
Okay, actually, do this, and then teleport somewhere, and then teleport back. Did that just put all the team back together? Okay, good, that did it. Bears in the back, keeping those fighters hardy, wizards in the middle where you can spread some light, never let that dang thief out of your sight. Okay. So, yeah, that just... Okay, there. Now the entire party is back together. I feel significantly less worried about my situation now. Okay, scale mail, mold medium, nice. Mace mold. Okay, that's one reason I'm home. What is attacking us? Animated armor. Yep, I'm very glad I did this the proper way.
Keep them guessing.
The bonus actions I can take.
They won't know what bit them.
Somehow that worked.
Let's go. Best be on my way. More's cut.
Can't afford to let up. Moving.
Okay. Yep, I was very glad. I am very, very glad that I successfully managed to avoid that potential misstep. Oh, these things actually probably are vulnerable to this.
I am fury. I am death.
Okay, so... Shoot, I forgot she had multi-attack. Somehow I missed the fact that you existed. Does she have another rage? You're going to have to take a long rest soon. There's just no...
Eat it.
Okay, that's one down. Okay.
What now?
Let's actually examine. Together by the weave itself, this armor. Okay, so they're if I have anti-magic field, they're just that just auto defeats them. Okay. Resistance. Okay, so they're not. Okay, the game has frozen. Okay, the game froze for a second there. Dang it, he literally has 1 HP. Oh well. Do I have, okay, so does she have Firebolt? I think she does. That's another one down.
I don't fancy their chances.
Okay, so okay, that's another one out of the way.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
Hi, Holy Cross. Enemy question: which time to scare do you think the best? I think it's Vegapunk's really good. I really do like Vegapunk. Actually, yeah, let's attempt that.
Got it.
So I don't think she can run over there, but she does fortunately have this. Fun fact, the next campaign I'm going to be part of hide Astron. Yeah, but the Vegapunk's really good. There's a lot of scientists in anime. Okay, there we go. We managed to wipe them out. Ah, shoot. Need to keep remembering I can send stuff to the camp inventory. You know, just spread stuff throughout the party. Okay, let's actually send this to Karlak because she can actually carry this heavy stuff because she's the strong person of the party. Where's that? And actually, let's give this to Shadowheart. I thought I had a. I know I have a piece of the metal, like the metal that she needs. In here somewhere. Okay, we said we are going to go down this path, so let's do this.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know.
Said this was the path we're going down.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Okay, so that could be either really good or really bad. I don't know which, and neither does R yet. So I will say that me and my friends are going to be doing a Baldur's 3 campaign that the DM is adapting to a campaign. And naturally, naturally I know the game's plot, but my character won't, so we're all going honor system. Not to exploit the fact that a few of us have played the game. Generally, our party is pretty good at that. Oh, Astron has something to say.
So, you've indulged. Just helped yourself to a little more power, I see. And there isn't a tentacle to be seen. Not a bad deal, I'd say. My only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging myself.
I wasn't sure if you want to indulge in this. I have another in my pack. If you want it, take it. These parasites are rare. They're mine. Or you want to indulge in
I
this?
admit, I wasn't keen to be the first to try it, just in case there were any, surprise side effects. But now that we know it's safe, I'm all for experimenting.
Okay, so do we give the vampire of ambiguous loyalties more power? Yeah, he is incredibly flamboyant. So do we give the vampire of ambiguous loyalties that's still very useful to us more power or not? I am not sure. Part of me wants to, but part of me doesn't. Then again, maybe if we get on his good side, we'll be able to get his better ending. I will say that the character I'm planning to play for the Baldur's Gate 3 campaign, I do, and there are things that she's very adverse to accepting mysterious supernatural aid, so she probably won't go this route. Just thinking of her as a character. Okay, I'm going to give him. Also, let me check time. Okay. Well, let's let him have it.
Excellent. I'll have a rummage around and help myself in my own good time. Thank you. Your generosity is appreciated.
Okay, does anyone else want to talk to me right now? Okay, so let's look at the animated armor and see what they have, if anything of use. They actually won that fairly handily. Longbow.
Very well.
Crossbow, just a short sword. Potion of invisibility. That could be very useful. Leave. Okay, just a heavy crossbow. Also, apparently, we apparently lost my spider somewhere along the way, and we're going to have to deal with that later. Oh, there she is. Okay. I thought, why weren't you part of the battle? You didn't even take part in the battle. Where have you been? Okay, skeleton. Only place to go now is the forge, I guess. What's left of it, anyway. Oh, more magma creature, more enemies. Okay. Fortunately, she's resistant to fire. He is not, however. Seriously? Okay, like these things are probably fragile and not very durable, so that's something at least.
Mistra Rill.
As he's an evocation wizard, he can hit all of them without hitting any allies.
Can't give up. Not now. Take your...
Do. I don't think it gets extra attack yet.
Shall we cut and run?
My turn.
I am fury. I am death.
Okay. Okay, that's one we won't have to deal with as much. And I keep forgetting you.
No gloom, all doom.
See, are these things... I don't think these things are vulnerable. Okay, they don't actually... Okay, they're vulnerable to cold. Okay, so... Ray of Frost it is.
One by one.
And...
My faith will protect me. Heading there.
Fortunately, Ariad is resistant to fire, which definitely helps her. And so is Karlak, actually. Fortunately, all allies are within range of that, so...
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Okay, we got beat up, but we did get a good bit of
Press ahead.
XP out of that, so hopefully we'll get level 6 soon. Is there actually anything over here, or did we just go through that whole thing just for?
No traps, please.
Ooh, nice.
Barking. Can we rest?
Hey, Jail, you get those because you're the wizard of the party, so help yourself. Okay, so did get something out of it at least. And that was a potential mistake. Okay, it wasn't. Really. The binding of this book is thicker than its combined pages, which are surprisingly devoid of detail. We know little about of the ones that came before. We know that they worshipped the Lady of Lost. We know they constructed the great fortress and name. The next few words are smeared and illegible. But from whence they came and why they departed is a mystery even to Catholic Thorn himself. Thorn himself. What we do know is that Char's Chosen has heard her call just as Grimforce served her mistress 800 years ago. So it will again, and here Thorm's darkest years shall rise. Here we shall fulfill our goddess's pact, and here we shall avoid the lost city of Grimforge. Okay then. Mithril Vein. All that for just a little bit of mithril. Registry of proud followers recruited by our loyal paladin, Catholic Thorm. Page upon page of name fill his book. Some are only nicknames, others consist of multiple noble titles. They're scratched out and annotated with no longer. Okay then. Caesar Clown. Yeah, I remember him. He is insane.
More for me?
Okay, that could be useful.
What's inside?
Do we get anything out? Is there any loot to be had with these? Heart Shake Rock. Yeah, not. Okay, let's. I don't even know how to do that, but apparently is a thing. And there's just a ton of dead methods right here, which I believe are elementals. Honestly surprised we did that well in taking them out. Just with you. Okay, also Shadowheart, do you happen to have... Yeah. As I want to go as long as I can without...
All that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Must be the forge. What a feat of engineering it is.
Okay. Forge lever. Okay, so what we need is adamant. Okay.
That mold should fit perfectly.
Carlac.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Years ago, she says it. Okay. Literally a long sword. There we go.
Something worth forging.
Looking ahead.
I use this myth. We don't have any adamantine on us. We do have Mithril. Have you ever seen Eye Protection from Good and Evil? Okay. Where is that Mithril? Or we picked up, as well, this is an adamantine forge. It
I'll give it a shot. Another step forward.
a lot of things were more justified. Now, I wonder if species that are like golden red dragonborn are better at forging than other species because they're resistant to the fire. Of course, we're going to have to fight something now. Good thing we just healed. We have to fight something, or is this thing just part of the forge process? Okay, actually, where?
I'm ready.
Forgetting that's an option for him. Okay, what is this thing called? Grim Eternal Protector of the Forge, 300 HP. Okay, this could be a problem.
We'll do it my way.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay. Do I have ice? Okay, I have an arrow of ice. Well, let's see what we're dealing with here. Resistance, acid resistance. Resistant to cold. Resistant to everything. This could be a problem. Okay, it's vulnerable to bludgeoning. Okay, it's immune to psychic. Okay, this thing is a problem. So...
Let's cover fire, baby.
And she does not have any rage charges left, I don't think. Nope. But she still got the highest HP out of everyone, so... And does she still have the hammer? No, she does not. That is annoying, but... Not. Yeah.
Witchy now.
Okay, so it's not it's resistant to that. It at least weakens its...
I will ascend.
Make way.
I'm out of second wind uses. That's irritating. Let's try this. Okay, so... what have I got? And it's immune to necrotic. Great. Guess I have no choice but to do this. Okay, so it glitched out a bit, I think. Kinda useless here. An evil spell or right your flesh? I don't have flash. Ah. How could I have seen this coming? Okay, so he's kind of useless, unfortunately, but...
Still breathing, despite everything.
What do I have as a bonus action? Supposed to be not an alright, stupid.
This is gonna feel good.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned you had a problem with a with having to use text to speech at the moment.
Victory's assured.
Okay, so what have I got? Witch Bolt, which... Alright, I got all of these. In Dark Souls. Yeah, it does. Okay, I have a ton of spell scrolls. Maybe one of them is helpful here. This might actually be useful. Fortunately, I have like a metric boatload of spell scrolls on him, so that...
Swift and lethal.
You know what, I'm gonna action surge. I am not surprised that happened. I have 3rd level spells, I just don't really...
My injuries need tending.
Okay, well, it can attack now.
This is good.
Well, it's not in lava anymore, so that's at least something.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Okay, so I crit it.
I'm heating up.
Okay. If you can do anything else as a bonus action right now or not.
Enough wits.
I forgot to use the scrolls again, dang it.
May it please, Mistra.
Does she have any healing? No. Okay.
I'm ready. Got to press on.
Why? How does that provoke a stupid opportunity attack? I'm actually kind of ticked. Like, I'm legitimately a bit
A little help, please.
unhappy about that.
Please, help.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Like, that should not have provoked an opportunity attack. I'm genuinely kind of ticked off.
No choice but to keep going.
Watch this. Watch this.
I speak, they burn.
Okay, so let's see what scrolls we have. There's one or two of these that might help. Animal Friendship, Scroll of Fly, that could be useful, but not right now. Scroll of Hypnotic Pattern, I don't know if this thing can be charmed. Stone Skin, that is rather useful. In fact, that'd probably be insanely useful to put on Karlak, because she's... but let's see what else we got. Stinking Cloud. Very useful. Shatter, not all that useful. I don't think this thing can be... This is a monster. Like Thoughts. Blight. This is immune to necrotic damage. Color Spray. That blinds up. I don't know if that would be helpful. Ice Storm. That could be helpful under certain circumstances. Haste. That could be very useful. Maybe. Gaseous form. Sleep. I think actually putting stone skin on... I've got to get a melee of that, so that would be useful for before a fight, but not... Okay, you know what? Let's put that on her. And then jump over here to get away from the dang thing. Great, now we have more problems. Seriously? Okay, so can you use mass healing word? Yes, she can. So, not the best thing, but at least Lyselle's not... Okay, what have we... Okay, so now that's there. So what time is it? Stop spamming heat metal, you stupid things. Okay, so hopefully that does something.
Let's spill some blood.
That could be useful. No, I think I just really need to try to just destroy this dang thing.
I won't give in.
Wait, it's immune to piercing damage? What? How is it now immune to these things? How am I... Is it immune to all damage? How am I supposed to beat this dang thing? It's immune to everything. What the actual heck? How am I supposed to beat this thing? Like, what is it actually? It's immune to all non-magical damage now. Immune to fire, it's immune to thunder, it's immune to necrotic. It's immune to radiant. What isn't it immune to? How am I supposed to win this? Is this like some brutal bonus boss I didn't know about? Like, what the actual heck? How am I supposed to beat this thing? Like, it's not taking any damage from anything. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to turn this on and heat it up again? But if I did that, like, Karlach, I think is that what I'm supposed to do?
The dice roll in my favor.
I'm mad now. I'm actually... this does not seem fair. Let's see if this does something. Okay, that at least disabled some of them. Or she's making death saves. Yeah, I'm at this point just like... Okay, let's see if this is what I need to do. Okay, is this what I'm supposed to do to, like, heat the thing back up? Because that's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, we're going to lose this. Like, this is not winnable. Like, what in the actual heck am I supposed to do here? Like, can this thing push? Like, I don't think this fight is fair. Like, did I just unlock some brutal bonus boss I wasn't ready for? What am I actually supposed to do here? Can't do anything there. Okay, well, guess we're just going to have to deal with the misfits. Alright.
Can't even catch my breath. Tale for the ages.
Let's just deal with these stupid misfits first. Do I have a scroll of Revivify on me? Yes, I do, actually. I'm getting genuinely ticked off at this boss. I really am. Okay, so this thing will only attack the last thing that attacked it. So... if I don't attack it at all... why is his movement so low?
Death is but a word away.
So, will this thing actually attack? If it doesn't have a target. Oh, great. I am not happy about this. I really am not. There was no warning there'd be some super boss down here. Like, there was no indication there'd be, like, some super boss down here. And how in the heck am I actually supposed to beat this thing? Like, that's the thing I don't understand. How in the heck am I supposed to beat this thing? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, the game should have given some warning there was, like, some uber super boss down here. But it didn't. I think that's the only way to actually damage it. I genuinely think that's the only way to actually damage this dang thing. Like, I think you have to keep the lava up so that it remains weakened. And can be damaged, but...
Rough tempest I will raise.
Nope, it just comes after us anyway. I don't like that. I really don't like that. There should have been some warning there was some uber super boss down there. And it didn't even warn me that the dang thing was now immune to all damage. Like, I don't think that... I do not like that. I don't like that. That makes me mad. One second. Well... yeah, like, I think I know the way to beat it, but I don't think I'm a high enough level to beat it. And we're also, you know, at the end of this. So, you know what? We're just going to call that a night because it's 5 till. Sorry I got angry. I just didn't feel like that was fair. I guess it's a bonus boss, probably. Like, it's meant to be a bonus boss. But I don't think we're at a good enough... I think we're going to have to just come back and fight that thing later, because I don't think we're high enough level to deal with it. I'm just a bit upset that the thing just drops it on your head without any warning. Because I guess it's a bonus boss. That seems to be like what it is. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See, at least the game saved for me there. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Bye!